you know. Hello, 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 my beautiful YouTube audience. So I'm coming to you today. Oh, thank you, God. I'm coming to you today. Okay, let me. Morning, good morning. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Angel. So today, I told you guys I had a situation I wanted that I was going through. So last year, I had a woman to come knock on my door, said that she was starting a church. And little did I know that I had the devil knocking at my door. I was so, when I tell you, I was so happy. So happy that we were getting ready to have a church worship in this building so I would not have to worry about finding a ride to church. Um, I was so glad. So I was really supporting this woman. The first instance with this woman was I had gave her $40 to order pizzas for us after church. Church was supposed to start at 4:30 that day, and we were going to have pizzas. I get up, I go downstairs at 4:30. The woman had changed the service, didn't inform me. I'm calling her. I'm like, what's up with the pizza party? You know, she didn't call me to let me know everything had been changed. I should have left her alone then. So then she had coat drives and different things every time we gave clothes. But I was so in support of this woman who turned out to be a shiesty, shiesty character. So when we were displaced down there in Ottawa, Illinois, She came and knocked on my door and asked me would I buy her some food and she would pay me back in Link. So I ordered the food for her and it was like 20 something dollars. And it wasn't that many items. But the fact that we were in Ottawa, Illinois, so they automatically, they only had like one Uber driver. And she said, if you order the food for me, I will pay you back in Link. I will get you some items. So I ordered the food. So then when the next day came, I said, these the items that you can get. And she said, no. She said, I don't have a ride. So then the next day when I found the ride, I said, well, where's your Link card so I can get the items? She said, I don't trust you with my Link card. I'm like, you don't trust me with your Link card? But I trusted you to order food and you didn't do what you say you were going to do. Now, I don't want nobody to get this twisted because I feed people every day. I, 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 I can pay the cost to be my boss. No, I'm not. I should not be buffering. So there was another situation. Anyway, you know, it was just scamming vibes. She's dirty, no good. Don't nobody know where she come from. I really didn't care. But I specifically asked the woman to not talk to me anymore. You know, uh, don't talk to me anymore because all our encounters are bad. So she spoke to me one day when I had peanut brittle in my mouth. I told her, don't speak to me. I called her all kind of names. Uh, Peanut brittle came out of my mouth. She just swore up and down I done spit on her. Um, she said I spit on her. I didn't do this food and I don't have to spit on anybody. Because if somebody spit on me, then, you know, that's death. So anyway, I was found liable because they say for the amount of food today in court. But I had already talked to my godmother, my bishop, and everybody. But when I sat there in this courtroom today, and I heard this woman lie, I sat there and I thought about every person that's being prosecuted could possibly be lied on. But I said, in order for me to have peace, because this trifling, no good, demonic, evil spirit of a woman, I don't want her around me. So, and I'm tired. See, I opened my door to the devil, disguised as a pastor, and they know everything they done did. So, let me show y'all the video because I had to do this for myself. See, when you are trying to live a right life, like for some reason, this lady, she's an evil spirit. She's dirty and she's no good. These type of people that lie and then they play victim. So hold on for a moment. So we got out of court and I'm just like, she's on the bus. But I want you to know that I forgive you for being a liar. I forgive you. And I had, okay. So I had to forgive this woman. I had to forgive this woman in order for me to have peace. And that's what I told her. And so the moral of the story is to have peace, you have to forgive people. And I told this woman I forgave her because we do live in the same building. And I have to ask God because I end up shit falling on the bus, cussing myself off. When the bus, I got up and I end up falling. I don't need anything bad on me. The lesson I want people to learn for this is because as we go through this thing called life, you're gonna have people like this woman. They are just evil. She knows she's dirty and no good. She knows she has scammed and conned me. You know, I was her number one supporter. So, you know, all of this when women say, or people say, oh, 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 you know, I supported her. But also, I had to forgive her today for myself. For myself. And so, they will change the story around. See, this lady, what I have a problem with is you call yourself a pastor. Now, I know you. See, I could never look at you as a pastor. See, when you take the oath of God, see, I ain't taking no oath of God. I'm not saying I'm an evangelist or nothing. You're held to a different standard. So, see, this woman will try to do anything to destroy me. Because I know about her. I know her. I know what a dirty demon she is. I know what a user she is. So I forgave her. I forgave her. I had to forgive her in order for me to move on. Because this, and see, I gotta stop saying the word dirty bitch. That's just, you know, something I'm working on for myself. Hell, I call myself, hell, I felt, I said, damn it. You know, that's just and expression. But I could never look at this woman ever in life and ever look at her as being a pastor. I see her, I don't say nothing to her. She gets on the elevator trying to provoke me. I have not said anything. And I forgave her. I forgave her so I can have peace. I don't even care about the money. God always sends me blessings, little angels. I done call some of y'all and ask for a few dollars in time of need. You know, um, you know, I'm blessed. But if I'm trying to keep my mind, body, and soul in line, you have to forgive. So I forgave this lady today. I forgave her. And so from there on, because I've been lied on so much, so many times, I'll never forget in our music group, this woman lied so much. Lied. Tore up the whole music group. About time everybody, you know, some people, when they see you vibing with people, everybody having a great time, even here on YouTube. That's why I tell people no more new friends. I'm not gonna sit here be talking to these friends, people talking about they have my back, and I look up and they sending letters to people talking about I like white people over black people, and then saying they didn't do it. Well, you know, um, an angel didn't fall from the sky and put the letter in my to let me know what you did. You know, you can be minding your own business, your own life, minding your own business, doing what you want to do, and the enemy is seeping through. I hate the day that I open my door. I hate the day I ever came in contact with this woman, because it was, first of all, I'm hurt because she says she's a woman of the cloth. And she is the reason why people don't go to church, because they encounter dirty, no good people like her. Now, see, I can talk about my experiences. She can sue me. I don't care. It's the truth. They know. I went downstairs and I reported these things, you know. But I think the most hurtfulest thing was, this is supposed to be a pastor. A pastor. And then I kept forgiving, and my family and close friends, they know what I've been going through. I was so excited when I tell you I was just so excited. You know, we would have something in the building. We was going to get something done. Every time my girlfriend bought clothes over here, I was calling her. so we can get clothing. How you just really behind somebody. I was really so in support of this lady. And then all I did, all I was, my encounter with her was being used. Now, I don't know how she has done she's done other people. But today, like I showed y'all, I told her I forgive her. I forgive her. Because I have to walk around. I'm the one gonna have to answer to my God for my behavior. For my behavior. And hold on. Cause I'm getting a little emotional. Now, a lot of things are my fault too. Sometimes we bring some things on ourselves. Because like I said, after the first instance, I should have left this woman alone. But I forgave. She asked me to forgive her. You can go. I had her come down to my house, interview her. She was coming down here, knocking on my door, crying, talking about the guy she's seeing in the building. I've been in this building for 5 years. 5 years. And I never had any problems. I would talk to people and keep going. So with her, trying to get more people to come worship, I've gotten out and I've met new people. And then, I do the Meals on Wheels. I even go down there doing the rocks to keep my mind busy. But what I want to tell y'all, you can't expect everybody to be 100. Whether they say they are a pastor, they are human too. Okay. They are human too. They of a flesh. And I know this. But we still hold them to a different level. We hold them to a different level. But like I said, I told her today, I forgive her. I forgive her and I'm done. Maybe one day I can look at her and not think of her as some dirty, low-down, scheming pastor, because that's how I feel about this woman now. She's not a woman of the cloth. She's a scammer. And, and for some reason, like Corey, this is the season for evil. And it seems like evil is winning. Because when I sat there and I heard this woman tell a whole lie, I'm sitting there like, oh my God. And I thought about everybody that's gone through the court system who's been accused of a crime and they didn't do it, and to sit there and hear somebody lie, like, that takes a lot out of a person. That takes a lot. But even though it took a lot out of me and I was done, and that's why I had to forgive her. When I saw her on the bus, I had to forgive her because we've got to come back to this place and live. We live. I have to live here. And I'm asking God to help me to not look at this woman and just think the devil. But after today, when I sat up there and listened to her lie and different things, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And it just seems like evil is winning. Evil is winning. Hey, Amos. But I forgave her. I forgave her because I've got to have peace. I hope one day, because when I see her, I just had to block her out for right now for me. Because all I can see is an evil demon, an evil scammer. I can't even see nothing else but a dirty, rotten, scamming pastor. So I have to go to my God, get on my knees, and say, I need your help. That's why I had to forgive, because I have done things too, but I've never scammed and cheated anybody to get anything, to get over on anybody. And I didn't take an assignment to say I'm in the cloth and I'm calling myself a pastor. And so today what I experienced was seeing a woman tell a whole complete lie, who calls herself a pastor, to try to make herself look good, I guess. I don't even know, because, like, to me, she's nobody. I'm, like, she's a nobody to me. I mean, I don't place value out on people like that. Like, I've been around top R&B artists. I didn't sweat them. I didn't sweat them. I've been around politicians. I didn't sweat them. Because at the end of the day, they're no better than me. And I don't have to try to look good for other people. This has been me all my life. Either you accept me. I've worked campaigns. I've done everything. And see, another thing I want to tell people too. You follow your gut. I got my friend Atmos Love in here. And when I was telling people like I wasn't feeling right about this woman, You gotta follow your gut. Let me tell you something. When your intuition tells you that somebody ain't no good, or you feeling shady about them, or something ain't right, get the hell away from them. Go with your gut. And when people say, oh, you know, they, you know, give them a chance, give them a chance. Hell no. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Because I'm going to tell you, as I sat in that courtroom and heard that woman lie, I've thought about every person that's ever went through the process of being accused and somebody was lying on them. That is the most. You go through so many emotional. You're sitting there like, oh my God, they're lying, and I'm sitting there like this helper, this demon. She really ain't a pastor. She really is the devil. Oh, and they come so eloquently, like, oh my God, oh my God, and God knows, I know, I know, but you still have to forgive them, because this is where I live at. And so I told her I forgive her, and you know, it is what it is. Um, you know, watch out for these evil people, because they will have you hemmed up and play victim. Because I'm going to tell you, what I done found out, what I done found out from this experience, you know, the next time, you know, somebody come knocking at my door, I ain't fooling with them. I'm not fooling with them. Mm-mm. I'm not fooling with no more new people. I don't care who comes over here in this building talking about they a pastor or worship, cause this woman got me. She got me so good, you know, and I kept forgiving and forgiving, you know. Well, but one thing for sure, I gotta find out. I want to drop the link. You know, I've got to get on I've got to yeah, I'll be going on vacation soon. But anyway, I wouldn't care if they told me Kirk Franklin was coming to this building. Mm-mm. Anything that this woman would have to do with, I could never support it. I don't want her around me. I don't want her to say nothing to me because now you trigger me. You trigger me. And y'all know, like I tell people, I done got to be too old to be lying. I'm keeping it 100%. When I see this lady, we would get on the elevator. I would not open my mouth. Even though we were told not to be on the same elevator, I said, see, that's how the devil works. They still try to provoke you. I don't want this woman nowhere around me. Every time I've seen her, I've not opened my mouth. I've just made it. You know, she don't even exist. Because and so now, as I've been going to church, I am thinking, I sure hope my pastor is on the up and up with people. I sure hope my pastor is on the up and up. People don't realize when you take an oath under the ministry, people hold you to a different standard. Like I told her, 'cause I called her everything. I called her a scamming pastor, a dirty, low-down pastor, dirty. But I mean, I done called her everything but a child of God. She said, I can call you names. I said, baby, you can call me any kind of names you want to. But I ain't never told nobody I'm a pastor or an evangelist or a minister. Because with those titles, to me, you are held to a different standard of life. Because see, when I get this right, baby, you ain't gonna probably see no dancing videos, maybe a little bit. You ain't gonna see me, you ain't gonna hear about me talking about drinking no Fireball. You know, it's a different standard people in the ministry are held to. Now, I dropped the link. Do people understand where I'm coming from? Like, I never would have thought that a woman would have came into my life like this and just dogged me out, used me up. Then I get tired, tell her not to speak to me. Just don't say nothing to me. I don't want you around me. Please don't say nothing to me. And a lot of people know what she's done. And then she runs around and play victim. See, and I'm going to say this to people too. When somebody come to you with a story and say somebody went off, you need to ask them what did they do. See, when I finally got mad and gave the backlash, then everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. No, y'all wasn't defending this dirty pastor when y'all know I gave her money for pizzas and she kept the money and we never got pizzas. Wasn't nobody opening their mouth then, but now you got something to say because I done cussed her out. Miss me. Miss me. You know, you had nothing to say but let it go. Let it go when she was doing everything. And then when I get mad and rebel, you know, then I'm the problem. So, what I want y'all to take from this experience is I want you to know people will get on stands and they will lie. They will lie. Well, we all saw that with the Clary family with R. Kelly. That family sat up there and they lied on him, knowing that they had sent their daughter to him. They knew where their daughter was at the whole time. I could only imagine him hearing about this docu-series. And he's like, these people are lying. To anybody that's been had to go through, because see, lies, lies can hurt. Lying on somebody, you can crush their spirit. You can have people turn against them. You can, lying, lying is dangerous. It's dangerous. So what I want y'all to take from this is lying is dangerous. It's not good. Keep your circle small. Don't open up. See, and why I'm saying a lot of things are my fault too. Even on here, I used to think some of the people was really my friends and my sis and my family. And they really wasn't. I took in people and I loved them like I loved everybody else. And you cannot do that. You know, I don't care how you click with people when y'all first get together and you think, oh, I done met my home girl or I done met this. Uh-uh. You gotta put people on a trial basis. A trial basis. Because everybody ain't what they appear to be. And so This lady is so dirty and so good. Some people are just kind artists. But like I said, well, you know, I went up to her and I told her I forgive her because I knew I had to come back to this building. I was done. I had already talked to some people this morning, and it was like, whatever happens, just let it go. Let it go. But I had to forgive her. And that's what I told her. I said, I forgive you for being a liar. And I said, God knows the truth. See, she's going to do everything that she can because I know her. I know her. And with me being here in this town, her calling churches and stuff, and then they calling me, I'm telling the truth. No, she, I don't know that lady. This lady has come through here and wreaked havoc on this entire building. And I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from this. I don't know what God is preparing me for to see, but I'm asking Him, God, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to learn from this? But, you know, tell me what I'm supposed to learn from this. And I don't want to see her because even though I've forgiven her, and when you forgive people, I did it for my own peace. I forgave her so I could just be able to come back here and be like, hell with that woman. But I don't want her talking to me because it's still too fresh. I don't want her saying nothing to me because every encounter has been bad. 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 And when you call yourself a pastor, oh my God, and I'm just sitting there, and that's something else I'm going to have to get past too, is I know pastors, reverends, I know all of these people are of flesh, but we still hold them to a different standard. Like, I know some instances here in my town where they have had to sit some pastors down. They've had to sit some pastors down. And for right now, you know, until I'm completely over this, that's why I don't want her saying nothing to me because I don't know what my reaction might be. Like I told y'all, I'm keeping it 100 with myself, with life, with the listeners. I ain't got nothing to hide out here. But I understand now how some people, why they don't go to church. What I understand why some people just like no. I understand church hurt. I understand those that have left because I might as well be out in the streets. If I'm dealing with a pastor that's a scammer, so I understand all of the things now. All of it. But I forgive her. I forgive her. You know, I forgive the woman. And I told the dirty woman I forgive her. I forgive her. And then you let it go. You know, I forgive her. I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't want her talking to me. I don't want her spirit around me because it's not good. My encounter with her has all been bad. Every encounter, it was always something with her getting over on me. So why would I ever want to be around somebody like that? You know, why would I want to hold a conversation with you? No, you stay away from me. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. I don't want, I don't just stay away from me because I don't want your evil demonic spirits jumping on me. And there would never, I would never, with this lady, and people tell you, when I tell you I'm done with folks, I'm done with them. I wouldn't care if I ever saw you again. And so, you know, I forgave her. She gonna have to deal with what she did. She knows what she's done. But my stuff is small compared to the people I think of that's sitting in jail and people that lie on them. You know, lying isn't a sin. Needs to be though. Lies can affect people, ruin everything, but it's a-okay. Now, I'm gonna end this show. I'm getting ready to take me a nap. You know, when you forgive, you have to forgive for yourself, and then you forgive for everybody else. You know, cause see, I live a nice, beautiful, beautiful life. I'm happy with me. I'm happy with me. I don't have to tear down an individual to make myself good. I don't have to con people. Um, you know, I'm okay over here. And I know, okay. Oh, hey, Jose. I'm sorry I'm not speaking, but hold on. I got to drink a juice and take my medicine. If you if you want to live a happy, fulfilling life, I can't walk around with anger and be mad. That's why I told her I forgive her for being a liar, and I have to, you know. So we're gonna see how this works. Who knows? Maybe we'll hug one day. I don't know. But for right now, I ain't feeling no hugs. My body hurts. So when you forgive, the slate is wiped clean. I forgave her, but that don't mean I have to be her friend or buddy and walk around like ain't nothing happened or nothing. Because that's another thing I hate is people will, you know, nobody never discusses anything because, you know, why when that's what I say, I don't even want to talk to her because for one, you're never gonna say you're a liar. Um, some people don't own up to they part. My part is the first time I should have never ever I should have stopped fooling with that woman. But I kept forgiving, listening to other people. My intuition told me that she wasn't no good. So these are the things I want y'all to take from this show. I want y'all to trust your intuitions. When you meet somebody and something ain't right, and you just be like, something ain't right about this person. I can't put my finger on it, or I just don't feel right. Go with that and keep them people the hell away from you, okay? Do not allow yourself to think that people care about you because they say they in the ministry. Do not make yourself 100% to anybody where you take them in so easily and you hollering, oh, they my sister, they my brother, we family. You don't know these people. You don't know their agendas. You know nothing about these people. And so, what's the other takeaway? And don't be like me. You know, I'm a little firecracker, you know. But again, watch out for those people. See, you'll be nice. Because, see, when I go off on somebody, I done took all I could take from them. all I can take from them. And this woman steady wants to probably make me look bad because I know I could never look at her as a pastor. And I hope one day I can. But for now, when I look at her, I guess I take people being in the ministry so serious. You know, like how can you be calling yourself a pastor and use a scheming kind pastor? So she can go to hell or heaven. She don't have to answer to me no way. So I don't want her around me. You know, I've forgiven her and I'm getting ready to take me a nap. And nothing surprises me anymore. It just seems like we're just living, you know, evil is winning right now. But boy, when good rise up, baby, they better watch out. Yeah, evil is winning right now. Evil is being spread all around. So I want to encourage all of y'all today. You know, I tell everybody my experiences. You know, I'm letting people know how I feel. Like I told y'all, I didn't get too old to be lying. I hate the day I opened my door to this woman, but it's over with. I done forgave her, and it's done. So, y'all have a great day. Remember, you know, don't open up your heart too soon. Too soon to anybody, to nobody. Just because y'all vibing and just because, you know, it seems like, oh, they for you. And then don't be like I was. I was so happy to have a church and worship. I mean, I was just happy. Anybody that knows me know I was like, ooh, boom. And everybody kept telling me, girl, you don't know nothing about that lady. So where she supposed to come from? Well, they say Chicago. She was in Houston. And then the number one person, well, me and another lady, Mary Jo, the number one people that was really supporting her, she screwed us over. But it's okay. I might get screwed over again. But I sure hope it's not bypassed. This is April Showers. Y'all have a great day. Peace. Oh, let me go through the comments. Oh yeah, Lori, I'ma stay uplifted. I've got to. I've got to. I got to stay uplifted. Um, can't nothing keep me down too long. Um, and I'm just, you know, I'm good. Hmm. And see, I guess this is why you have so many people now so many people now that stay to themselves. This is why people stay to themselves. This is why family don't go together. You know, you can't even sit down at the dinner table anymore. Um, too much, too much. But that I forgave. I'm moving on, and I'm done. I'm done. And so I forgave a person that I know set up and lied today, and I let them know I forgive you for being a liar. I forgive you. So I've done my part, and I'm done. Y'all have a great day.